Hello everyone, welcome back. Tabitha here. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Today we're going to be looking at Naphthol Red. And of course, we don't have just one pigment today. We have the majority in PR170 and we have one in PR112. So first up, we have Stone Ground Paint Company, and they call theirs Naphthol. And they make some beautiful paint, really rich. This is a very true red. Really beautiful. Next up, we have our Rembrandt. And I am not pre-wetting these. I'm taking them straight off the pan. If I have any problem with a re-wet, I will let you know. And this one's not quite as creamy as the last. Stone Ground is known for its kind of creaminess to their paints, but look at that color. It's coming out very close to the Stone Ground. I'd say maybe a tad bit darker. And just a tad cooler. Beautiful color. Holbein is the next on our list. It picked up about exactly the same as the Rembrandt. Doesn't have that cream factor, but picks up very easily. I'd say the color is very close to the Rembrandts. We have the Da Vinci, and I'd say this is a little creamier of a pickup. And this one looks a tiny bit warmer. At least in person it does. I always hope that the colors come pretty true on camera. I try and edit for color. It's not always a perfect science there. Yeah, definitely warmer on the Da Vinci. And continuing on, we have Michael Harding and their PR170, but they called theirs Scarlet Lake. This one looks like it's a little on the warmer side, closer to the Da Vinci in color. I don't think you could go wrong with any of these brands. I think I got a tiny bit too much water. Let me just grab that up a little bit. The Michael Harding are quite pigmented, so the tiniest bit on your brush is almost enough. And now we have Naphthol by M. Graham, and they call theirs Naphthol, but they are PR112. I wish there was consistency to name. We've talked about this quite a bit in some past videos on how so many of them name different things that we kind of have to pay attention to the pigment numbers, but then they process their pigments slightly different, so the color can actually vary a little bit. So it's kind of hard to pick sometimes. I hope these videos help out with picking the right one that's right for you. This is extremely pigmented. It has a similar feel to the Michael Harding. Beautiful color, stays slightly on the warmer side. So the first three are looking on the cooler side, and the second three are looking slightly on the warmer side. All very much a true red, or kind of towards in the middle ground there on reds. Let's let them dry and take a closer look. And here they are all dry. So these three definitely, I mean, they're all mid-range reds, but these tend to go a tiny bit cooler, and these tend to go a tiny bit warmer. Michael Harding calls his Scarlet Lake. So what I'm going to do is I am going to back up here so you can see the rest of the page, so we can do a little comparison. And you can see that our Scarlet Lakes are quite a bit oranger over here, and this one definitely falls better in a line with the Naphthols. The PR112 matches these extremely close. I'd say this one is kind of in between the M. Graham and the Michael Harding, and these three. These three are very close. Especially the Rembrandt and the Holbein are really, really close. The Michael Harding and the M. Graham are really, really close. These two kind of reside in the middle, in between them. If you look at the PR177s down here, they're definitely not as cool as the PR177s. And if we go ahead and flip back into our book, I'd say the 170s are actually, or at least the cooler range here, or the warmer range I should say, are really close to PR254. So if you have a PR254 here, you probably do not need one of the other ones. I think they're extremely close in hue. So we'll take another look, get nice and close. So those are my Naphthol Reds, and I hope this helps you make a decision. Don't forget, we're making our master palette, so if you could put your pick down in the description. If you think that this is an add-in, a leave out, and we'll see what our master palette looks at the end of all of your picks. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.